13th, 2021. The Cyclone Tauktae was building in the Arabian Sea off Mangalore. The Tugboat Alliance was ordered to beat the single-point mooring 9.5 miles from the shore. The warnings were clear. The weather reports indicated Cyclone Tauktae was building strength winds forecast at 40 knots. Despite the heavy weather, the operation continued. The undermanned Alliance crew, who, even though being fatigued, were ordered to stay to assist. The OCIMF guidelines regarding the stopping of cargo operations at defined weather parameters were overlooked. What should have been routine support work for the oil tanker Hili would become a fight for survival against Cyclone Tauktae. 24 hours later, the storm arrived with fury. The tanker Hili had finished operations. 40-knot wind lashed the Alliance as her crew fought to secure the massive oil hoses. Every wave threatened to sweep them overboard. The tanker cast off and disappeared into the storm, leaving the Alliance alone to secure the SPM equipment as per protocol. The pilot and diving team disembarked from the other tug, the Ocean Breeze. It followed the Hili, leaving the Alliance crew to face the cyclone with no respite. Alliance couldn't risk staying close to the SPM, not beyond securing their mooring line. The weather was too rough, impossible for Tug Alliance or her crew to board the SPM. Attempts to secure the hoses or close the valve were abandoned. Closing the valve is critical. It stops crude oil from spilling into the sea once a tanker leaves. That night, the Alliance strained against a single mooring rope. The skeletal crew took turns on watch, fighting exhaustion as the vessel pitched and rolled in the mounting seas. Cyclone Tauktae reached full fury. Like a gunshot, the mooring rope snapped. The Alliance was free and helpless. The Alliance turned toward Mangalore Harbour 9.5 miles away. She struggled to make headway in the storm, taking water over the bow with every massive wave.
Brace for impact! Port control! Port control!
For 3 hours, the Alliance radioed port control, each transmission more desperate than the last. Heavy weather, making slow progress. The vessel's position barely moved on the radar screen. At 9:30 hours, just 3 miles from safety, a towering wave rose from the port quarter. The Alliance, already caught in a deadly rhythm, rolling, building momentum with every swell. Souls fought for their lives in the churning cyclonic waters. 3 men battled the sea for hours, swimming through 15 to 20 foot swells to reach shore. 5 others, including the master who had pleaded for help, were lost forever. Investigation findings. There was a lack of leadership and coordination between the Port Marine Department, the SPM terminal operator, and the contractor for SPM operations and maintenance. Due to the absence of clear instruction and direction, the tug could not take shelter in the port before the onset of the cyclone and the severe weather conditions that followed. The inquiry made urgent recommendations: create proper maritime divisions with qualified professionals, stop operations immediately when severe weather warnings are received, ensure proper crew manning is maintained at all times, establish clear command structures for emergencies, restrict small vessel operations during the monsoon season. Conclusion. This incident is a sobering reminder that no operation is worth more than a seafarer's life. Adverse weather, unclear responsibilities, and delayed responses create deadly conditions, especially offshore. We must recognize danger early, prepare thoroughly, and never allow routine to override risk, and to prioritize life over timelines. Because in the face of the sea, safety is our only true anchor.